welcome to a cuppa with So Timeless. With me, Rowena. It's lovely to see you again, and I hope you've got your cuppa. If not, please go and grab one. So today, I seem to always be saying this, I'm doing something a little bit different, but I really am, and I just want to say right from the start, I am by no means an expert on what is it, on websites, on SEO, on advertising for your business, on any of those kinds of things at all. But I just wanted to give you a fair view of my thoughts and ideas and my thought processes, and some exciting news of my own and why I'm doing it. So to give a bit of background and a bit of an idea of what I'm talking about, so it doesn't sound like I'm just rambling, I have an Etsy store, as I'm sure you've heard me mention before, and I've had the Etsy store for well over a year now, and I have come across a lot of downsides with it. And the more I go into my business, the more I am trying to grow my business and make it into an actual business where I am selling products, and becoming and making my goods available to the public and to you out there, and make myself known. The more I'm finding that Etsy is just not working for me. I have also been seeing a lot of news articles, YouTube videos, Instagram posts, all sorts about other people that have downsides with Etsy. And I don't know, maybe it's like eBay, when eBay grew too big and just became too inundated with people using it, with goods. For someone that's really small to be able to be seen, maybe that's what's happening with Etsy as well. But like I said, I'm not an expert, and I'm not here to give an expert opinion about any of that. I'm just going to give my views of what I'm doing personally. So some time ago, I opened up a little website, just a very basic one. The idea behind it was I was going to just put some pretty pictures of my outfits as I made them, have a little chat about them on there, similar to what I'm doing on my videos, really. And I had the idea of doing a blog. What happened was I just didn't really have the time to sit down and write the blogs. I never actually got to it. I wrote the welcoming blog, which was about one line, and I just never managed to get back to it again for various reasons, with all sorts of family commitments and things going on. And what time I do have, I try to spend making garments, making my vintage outfits, and working on that side of my business, because that's what I love and enjoy. It takes a lot of time and effort making videos like this, but I'm doing it because actually I found that I am enjoying it as well. So I am doing that as well on the side. But my main focus is making the vintage clothes, and working on that and building up a stock of examples of vintage clothes that I can make, so that people can either buy ready-made, that I've made already, if there's something that you like, or you can order custom made. So not you personally, but people can come on and order custom made clothes, vintage clothes. And as I've talked about before, my whole idea with my vintage clothes was to make outfits, garments that are accessible and usable in today's world, in today's fashion. Things that are transferable into today. So you don't have to dress up in a completely vintage outfit. You can mix and match with what you have in your wardrobe already. So you can use a vintage blouse for work, for going out, for wearing around the house, whatever, and wear it with something of your clothes from nowadays fashions. if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. I don't know if I'm being very clear when I'm saying it, but I have talked about this before and I've mentioned it a few times in previous videos. So I have my notebook where I keep a record of what I'm making, um, the sizes, and various aspects of it, because what I'd like to do is have a large variety and selection of different vintage outfits available that people can look at, see, and choose from. So I digress though, because what I was here to talk about was Etsy and a website. And basically, what I've decided is I have changed my website from just a blog and general information website into a store. So I now have my own website with an online store, and I'm in the process of busy listing what outfits I do have. So I'm listing my vintage outfits. I'm listing my doilies, my hand crochet doilies, and my vintage market bags. I only have the one design of vintage market bag at the moment, but it's something I'm looking at and working on making other designs of as well. But it's not something I have a lot of time to make the bags, because it's something I do as an aside, as an extra a bit, because I like the bags. But I will probably do other bags in the future and put them on as well. And I'm moving away from Etsy to my website. Now, my main reasons are that on my own website, I have the freedom to list items the way I want to. I can put on the pictures the way I want to. I can maneuver things around, change things around, categorize things the way I want to. I'm not limited by templates that they have on Etsy, so I can do it my own way. I can also do my own information pages on the website itself, which I have already started to do. And I've got some very basic ones initially to start with, but I've got some ideas of what I'd like to do. I also, because I have my other big idea, which I haven't started quite, I've started getting the supplies, but I haven't started working on completely, so I'm not ready to talk about yet or release information about yet, but it was coming soon. I can do that as a separate section on a website, whereas in Etsy it's more difficult to do two different sections, but on a website I can do that. And the big thing is the cost on Etsy. There are just so many fees. You pay for your listing. Yes, the listing fees are minute. You pay 20 cents for a listing for 4 months. So it makes it sound so grand. But it's all the cost when you sell something. And what I'm finding is I'm having to advertise. I have to pay for adverts to get people to see my Etsy listings. If I don't advertise, I have minimal traffic. I just don't. Nobody sees my stuff, which is it really is makes you feel despondent about what you're doing when nobody's looking and seeing what you've got, after you've put all the time and effort into making something. So I have to pay for that advert. And then I found out the other day I was paying to advertise on Pinterest. And when someone bought my garment, when they came via Pinterest, I'd already paid for the ad on Pinterest. I was paying all the fees that Etsy charges for when you sell something, which is not a small amount. And then they charged me as well because the person had come via a Pinterest ad. And they charged me something like £5 just because the person had clicked on a Pinterest ad and then bought my product. That just really pushed me over the edge to really do my own store, because I just thought that was ridiculous. You pay so many fees already, and then to pay that as well on top of it was just too much. So that's some of my reasons in a nutshell why I'm moving from Etsy to my own web store. and I would really love to see you there at my store. I will do a video when I'm ready to do my opening, my official opening, when I've got all my products on. It's taking some time to list them because I'm still trying to make products as well in between, and I do work full time as well, and I have a family and children, etc. So it's taking some time to get that all done, but I'm getting there, and I'm just so excited about it. And I have lists and lists and lists of everything that I need to do. And as I'm moving things, to make sure that I have everything listed, I'll keep the Etsy going because I've paid for my listings for 4 months. So when those 4 months are up, then that's it. I won't put any more on. But yeah, I am busy putting all my things onto my website, and I'm so excited. And I will keep making new garments. I will keep making new videos, and I really hope to see you again soon. And I hope to have some more exciting news for you very soon as well. Take care, have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.